Welcome, welcome everybody. We're especially happy to see so many Ukrainian artists here today that earlier participated in these Ukraine artistic meetings and now have come back during Stockholm Art Week to be with us for this last Ukraine artistic meeting for the season. My name is Nina Rölke and I'm a senior project manager here at Kulturhuset Stadsteatern. And these meetings are originally part of a 2-year Creative Europe project named Triangle for Ukrainian Artists, and that we coordinate together with our partners in Theatre of Playwrights in Kyiv, Villa Decius in Krakow, and Rikstolvan in Sweden. And the project is all about supporting Ukrainian artists during these unruly times. Ukrainian artistic meetings are held on a regular basis. The concept is to connect Ukrainian and Swedish artists, make communities in theater and culture and art meet, and hopefully work together for the future. Today's event is produced together with our friends, the Swedish Residency Network SWAN, and financed by the Swedish Arts Council and co-funded by the European Union. Before we start, just some practical information. Today we have a little bit longer program for you. So the doors will close at 10:30. The bar is open until 10 o'clock, so feel free to get something to drink or a snack at any time. A bathroom is over there, and the emergency exit is here and there. And the playlist you heard when you came in and you will be hearing in intermissions is specially made for us from our Ukrainian friends. And the event is also being live streamed on YouTube, where you also can find all the previous Ukraine artistic meetings.
Yes.
So today the program is all about visual art. You will meet the artists Serhii Pohrebyskyi, Alvaro Campo, and Lindh. They have prepared some special things for you. We will have a presentation, an artist talk, a workshop, a performance walk, and a site-specific presentation of Kulturhuset Stadsteatern's newest artwork on the 4th floor in this building. But first, I want to present Serhii Pohrebyskyi. He is an artist with roots in Kyiv. He holds a master degree in graphic arts from the prestigious National Academy of Fine Arts and Architecture in Kyiv, and now lives and works in Stockholm. Serhii's art has been exhibited both in Ukraine and internationally, and is held in private collections worldwide. Serhii works with site-specific art and installations in interaction with nature, and he is going to present previous projects from both Ukraine and Sweden, both installation, graphics, and photography. And after his presentation, he will invite us to a short workshop with him, together with his wife, Ruslana. So, please welcome to the stage, Serhii.
Tack så mycket. Wow, nice sound. Thank you for presentation, and thank you all for coming today and spend this time together with us. And now I try introduce my different project, what I doing in Ukraine and in Sweden. Tak. Just a second. Okay. My favorite technique, what I use in many years and many in my work, this is linocut. I prefer the black and white image, and I like work with this technique because you not always to know what you have when you finish it and printed your work. and work can help you and can take something interesting results what you don't can plan and imagine. And I want to introduce the first project. This is Garden. This is 2.5 linocut trees. What I introduced in festival named Gogol Fest, which consider many artists and introduce different artists and theater and installation, graphic art, many different art. And I do this installation with many different black and white trees when festivals start, but in process I propose the people who come and visit this festival print colored trees in a festival, and every day we printed new colored trees and change black and white trees and put color trees. And after a 2-week festival, my black and white garden stay color. And I try show you video, and maybe this is can explain more better. But this is in Ukrainian language. But more important, I introduce now. Let's go. Okay.
Привіт, мене звати Серhii Pohrebyskyi, я учасник Гогольфесту 2015. Тут представлена моя серія робіт, це називається проект «Сад», в якому представлені дерева, виконані в техніці ліногравюра. Розмір самих дерев 2 метри 50.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. What, sorry? Kyiv. Yeah. Just a second. I'm sorry for this. Okay. Yeah, something how let me check. Yeah, I have my yeah, but something wrong. Ruslan, can take phone. Thank you. That's all. Yeah. We try. I'm sorry for this. We try manage this. Yeah, we have.
Ліногравюра. Розмір самих дерев 2 метри 50 сантиметрів. Ідея була наступна, щоб зробити сад, до якого могли б долучитися люди і ходити поміж дерев і бути частиною експозиції. Люди мають можливість прийти і надрукувати тут на місці своє кольорове дерево. На початку Гогольфеста весь сад чорно-білий. Ми їх поступово підміняємо. І ідея така, щоб під завершення фестивалю цей сад став кольоровим.
Yes, thank you for watching. For me, this is a very important project because I want that all work, what we do it in this festival, every people who print this, I take this printed work, and these trees go to live self-life in apartment. People who print these trees. And after people send the image how it looks in apartment, and I was so happy because these trees can have another life, not only in exhibition. And yeah, this is some idea. The second series, what I want to show you. Another, I use a tree, and I try experiment with a circle. I use different mixed technique. Here, lino cut, mixed technique, and this is a huge work. 1 meters 20 centimeters. I show in exhibition in Мистецький Арсенал in Kyiv in Ukraine. Yeah. The second, my art practice, this is maybe the last 15 years. I like documentary photography, and parallel I try to make a photo series, and try now show you this few photo project. Now you can see the monuments in Kyiv. This is a different historical person, writers, and in a different place in Kyiv. But I want to show you how it's look when start the war. When start the war, I am very surprised how people react for this danger, Russian invasion, and try to protect self-history. And this is monuments, what I showed you before. People try to protect this is very inspired me do this photo series because for me very interesting how people react to dangerous and try to protect self history because this is history, this is culture roots, and people try to protect this history, and now I show you how these monuments now looks in Kiev, in Ukraine. This is little looks maybe ugly, but this is amazing how people try protect self history, and yeah, this is. Thank you. And another photo project, what I want to show you, this is before and after what I made 1.5 years, because the first I start the left side, and after 1.5 years I make right side. We together with my wife being a revolution dignity in Ukraine, be a part, and we were excited and were I try explain what you see in this image. People want to protect to government forces and start to build very different barricades. Barricades start to build in every central street because want to protect people who be in this central street and make this revolution. And for me, this is barricades look like some strange city animals, but not ugly, but beautiful. And when I visit the same place, what I see, this is barricades. This is empty place, looks different, and for me, I don't know what better looks before or after. Everyone choose for self decision. Yes, this is photo from Kiev, Ukraine. Maybe this is a more important image for me because this is brick I associate with people because you see from left side not structural, and this is image looks strange, but this is how people move and after revolution, all come back to the normal life in the right side. Yeah. Okay, and in my art practice, a lot of my work inspired by nature, and now I introduce you few projects what I do it in Sweden, and the first I show you serious work is have named the process of creation, which I do when I'll be in art residence, Swan, in Riddarhyttan, and when we come to Riddarhyttan and see the nature around, we very exciting, because nature, this is artist, and one day we walk together with Ruslana and find an old building, and we think that nature do it art for self and make a beautiful work in the old wooden desk, and we put this wooden board from the window and show this work in the gallery. This is a wooden wood board. From my opinion, looks amazing, because nature making this beauty 50 years. And we made the stop motion video work and want to show what see POV view, what see this is board from last 50 years. And now I show this work. This is one day what sees this wooden boards. This is how looks like, and all what you can see, this is snow, vine, tree, and different weather makes this boards amazing. And we don't do it nothing. We only take these pieces and say this is finished art, and we don't must do it nothing, because nature all do it for us. And I want to show another project, what we did in Riddarhyttan, in the same place what the project before. We again come back to the nature, because this is a very powerful place when you feel that as nature do it this place have old railway many years ago, and at this moment, all building and all railway station is closed and broken, and we find all nails. This is Ralfspik in Sweden, and we make as form, gips form, and make 100 clay pieces, ceramic, and we after we take this as Ralfspik, take a new life and make this art object. This is a process how we create this, and after we firing this in kiln, and this is we put the old metal Ralfspik and change the new ceramic work. Here we see a little bit more images how it's look. And maybe this is a last project what I think and introduce you. And today we have another part, and we together with my wife Ruslana want together with you printing some lino cards. You can choose, and we can print it together with you, and you can take some part from this evening and meeting. Yeah. And thank you for your attention. Thank you. Please, if you want, come to us. Yeah.
Please don't be shy. You can do your own artwork over here. So let's go.
Tack.
with you. We should continue with the program, but maybe Roslana can continue doing this printing, and whilst we are proceeding with our program, okay? So, the next artist I want to introduce to you is Lindh. With text, performance, video, and installation, creates temporary situations where the place, the moment, and the recipient are the main characters. Through her work, she explores physical, metaphysical, and political dimensions of place. Lindh's art has been shown at art museums, art centers, and short film festivals in Sweden and internationally, and most recently in Uppsala Art Museum, Marabouparkens konsthall, and Konstfrämjandet i Värmland. She has also created a number of public artworks and is represented at the Swedish Arts Council and others. Her friend and colleague, Alvaro Campo, is a Swedish artist and photographer whose work explores the mechanism of perception and how human perception is influenced by technology, culture, poetry, philosophy, and everyday life. He's educated at the Royal Institute of Art in Stockholm and the International Center of Photography in New York. He exhibits in Sweden and internationally, and he too has created several public artworks. His latest work is a permanent installation created in connection with the 50th anniversary of this house, Kulturhuset, and he will show it to us in a little while. Together, me and Alvaro have created the Art podcast. It's a series, and through the podcast, me and Alvaro explore the complexities of the transition to a post-fossil society, while seeking new ways to collectively imagine and create alternative futures. So today you brought your podcast here, and I guess you will have a live session together with Serhii and interview and talk to him. And yes, please welcome to the stage.
Thank you. You go in the middle. Yeah. Eller where do you want to be, there or there? Doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Okay, well, thank you for welcoming us. And thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
Serhii.
Too.
So we're going to start just with a very simple question, and I think it's relevant today. So can you tell us about your relationship to trees?
Thank you for the question, and I'm happy to be here with you. And my relationships with trees, I think, very old, from my childhood. Many time, and I spent a lot of time in my grandfather. This is 50 kilometers from Kiev, in countryside. And I have a lot of time to explore nature and look at how looks trees and how trees breathe in when have some wind or rain, and I very like it. And for me, trees, this is every tree is unique for me. This is the same how every person unique. And for me, trees, this is my friend, and with trees we can have conversation from one side, of course, but yeah, the trees inspired me because have different factor, different characters, yeah, and yeah.
That's interesting. You say it's friends, and I think it's everybody's friends because you know they are breathing out, and when they breathe out, we are breathing in, and so it's this relationship is always going on somehow, even if it's not conscious. But
Yeah, we're connected.
you're always connected through the trees, for sure.
Yeah.
And you also said, you asked us a question last time we were talking about if we had planted trees before.
Yes, this is interesting.
Have you planted?
Yes, I planted maybe 4 or 5 trees in place when I spent my childhood, and look for these trees and nature, and this nature inspired me, and after in future maybe this is why I make a lot of trees now and in past, and yeah, I planted a cherry tree and apple tree. Are you?
Yeah, we have trees in our little garden, absolutely. And I'm going to say we because actually it's my wife Christina that's planting them. I look at them when she's planting, but I also want to to say that this is a very special thing. Maybe many of you have planted trees before. Who has planted a tree here before? Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah. Another part have time do this in future.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was for those questions.
Yeah, so because we had this small meeting a few days ago and we
Yeah.
talked a little bit, and then I asked you about if you knew about the ecological and art movements in Ukraine today, and the possibilities for those movements to exist now during the war. Thank you. And would you like to say a little bit, because you were talking about how things exist in parallel all the time. Would you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, this is interesting question because not only when a war start, people try make something ecological art or try to protect trees or some places. I think now when some part people go to the army, protect Ukraine, we have another part people who help people who remove from different region from Ukraine, and I know some people, my friend from Ivano-Frankivsk, and this is have a name Warm City, Teple Misto. This is a small group people, maybe 20 or 30 people who rebuild all building and save all ecological I don't know how to correct say rules and propose people from different regions who must to live self-house, can live for free in this apartment, and this can change all time, and yeah, a lot of things happen, and yeah.
And they are trying to kind of create also a way of living in this new buildings in an ecological way, as I understood, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yes, this is interesting because people want to help another people
Yeah.
uh, in this hard time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you also showed us a little bit earlier these photographs of the monuments that were being protected. And that's, I mean, first they're very strong photographs, looking at them.
Thank you.
And also very interesting, one becomes very curious. Who is it actually? Who are the people that are doing this? How does it work?
What I see, the first who start to protect this monument, this is normal people who live close to these monuments. And maybe after some time when people can understand that have time to build something better, try to maybe use some special technique or some special stuff for protect these monuments. Yeah, it's all people want to protect this. If we say more, why people do it? For me, this is people want to save culture roots. Because what to do to Russia when occupied different cities or countries changes the name, the city what occupied, and you don't see Ukrainian naming. And in this way, Russia tried to change history. And we know Orwell says that who have power to history can manipulate to the sociality. And maybe this is first what Russian soldier who kill all what live in Ukraine. This is not only people, animal, building, monuments, and try to kill history, because history this is memory. And this is, I think, this is why people when feel scared, want to protect these monuments, because we know this is only metal or stone, but this is a little bit more deeper.
It's a cultural identity.
Yes.
And this is often what oppressive powers understand, that culture is a way to kind of reach into the soul of people. But it's because also the word monument actually comes from the word monere or monio, which means memory. So it's the collective memory. So I think it's really interesting that people have kind of taken the power themselves to just fast protect this. And can you see also which monuments are chosen, if there are some of them that people are more careful about? And you can see that maybe it's not all the monuments, or...
What I see in Kiev, this is most big important monuments, or some special historical person, or poetry or artist, and I think not all monuments is protected, but of course maybe most part. What I see, this is protect.
I think it was also very interesting with the photographs of the barricades that you made, and how 1.5 year later it's
Change.
completely gone, and
Yeah.
how much stays in our collective memory from this place that it was actually barricaded.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after you think what looks better, I mean, with barricades or without barricades. And some people can say maybe with barricades city looks awful, strange, but beautiful. But when you see a normal street looks pretty, this is a little bit looks I don't know how to correct say not interesting. Don't have something special. Boring.
But it's also a very strong image of resistance that has been going on all the time. And when we talked earlier, you said that it's important not to see the Ukrainian people as victims, because there is this resistance all the time.
Yes.
And the ongoing life. The sun shines and the art is made, and there is very much happening in the art and theater and
yes, and every day something happen, and city and country live is how lives normal life, but have of course Russian invasion, but try to live how normal people and make surgery, writing some dissertation, go to academy, go to the theater, cycling, I don't know, swimming. And this is interesting how people live in this stress. Difficult. Of course, this is one time, and I don't want to say that all people is everything okay and funny, and all super. A lot of people to protect Ukraine fight every day, die, and I think we all must remember this, and understand the Russia. This is country who kill not only Ukrainian and difficult nationality. Yeah.
So you talked also about how, but the role of art and maybe culture or is important in these times when it's difficult.
I think art very important, because artist this is part of society, and a lot of my friend who I know now protect Ukraine. Some people die, but I know a lot of my friends make art now and try don't stop. And some people say that art, this is a soft power, but I think this is hard power, because you can send many message in all the world, in mind different people in all the world, and say right message. And from my side, I think art, this is important, and maybe can be a little bit art therapy from people combine all energy and stay strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a very interesting. I think this is something that we repeat on and on again. That culture and art is a strong force that binds people together and that keep people together, and very important in these times of crisis. Absolutely. There was maybe one final question.
Sorry, I'm thinking. I can't speak and think at the same time. No, but we have actually in this podcast that we've been doing, we have one question that we ask all our guests, and that is, what does it mean for you to listen?
This is an interesting question.
And hard?
Maybe for me this is thinking. Yeah, this is thinking for me.
A way of thinking. That's interesting.
Yeah. What for you?
You want me to answer?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, well, it is about being attentive to really be able to take in somebody or something else, and to try and transform through what you hear, and
thank you.
Yeah, to be kind of. I think it's a really important thing today to be able to listen to each other.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you
Yes,
very
thank
much.
you so
too.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, me, Serhii, and Alvaro. We will now have a short little break. Since before Alvaro, you do your presentation about Allrummets återkomst, the artwork we are going to see in a little while. So we will then follow him to the 4th floor to see it and take part of My's performance walk. So we will leave this room, and unfortunately we are not able to live stream outside this room, so when we leave we also say goodbye and thank you that have been following us on YouTube. Please note, when leaving this room we have to stick together since parts of the house are already closed. Just follow Alvaro and me all the time, and we will be back here in approximately 50 minutes after we leave, and then we can continue with the printing and just have another drink and mingle together. You can leave your personal things here because the staff will be here all the time. And we start with a little break. And you can take the opportunity to visit the bathroom, maybe buy some snack or something. And then after Alvaro, you have done your presentation, we will go all together in a group. All right.
So I will tell you about this work, Allrummets, återkomst. But first, I want to tell you about how it happened. A little less than a year ago, we started with this project. I was asked if I could make an artwork for the 50 years of Kulturhuset Stadsteater. And one of the requirements was that it should be participative, so that it should be collaborations with people, with the general public in some way. And the other was an aspect of time should be incorporated in this work, because I am often working with participative works and also include time in my practice. So it felt really like it was working to do this work. So you can imagine how happy I was when I got this invitation. But it can be also very overwhelming, especially in a place like Kulturhuset, where there's so many people that work and so many I know and so many, including myself, that have a personal connection to the place and history. So it's an incredible honor for me to have been able to do this. And in the picture you see here, this is a picture from Per Arbom's book about the house. Per Arbom is an architect that was collaborating, working with Peter Selsing, the architect of the house, when it was designed. And in this book there was a photo of a family working on a large clay sculpture, as you see. And I was impressed by this. I thought that this is not something we see every day, that you can go in somewhere and start to work in a large scale like this. And this was Allrummet then. It was Kulturhuset's historic experimental workshop that opened in 1974. I became interested in the Allrummet, and I did some research in the archives and asked people in the building that were working here about Allrummet. And what I found most interesting was the experimental aspect and the playfulness. There were large-scale experiments where whole families participated. I think it was a very generous moment in history. There was a strong belief in the future, which is also very important, I think. So I wanted to carry a bit of this feeling in the work. And the more I looked at the archive and the images, the more interested I became in these experiments, how freely things were happening at the time. And it was... I think it was really interesting. So here you see a few pictures from different times, the 70s and the 80s, and how different groups of people were participating. This one is a quite incredible sculptural installation where children could just jump up and down, and nobody was looking if it was okay or not. It was just very special. And here you have some really drawing class or painting with whole families in every different age, which is also interesting when everybody can come together and do these activities. And here you have, so the workshop, it was in the room next door over there, Allrummet, so in this part of the house. And you could just walk in from the street and there was always activities going on. And very big experiment. And this is clearly from the past now, but what is fascinating is the playfulness that serves as the driving force behind all these experiments, I think. While researching the archive material, I found a poster from 1976 when Nyckelviksskolan, it's a school, had a workshop exhibition there in the room. This immediately sounded interesting to me because I sometimes give workshops there at this school. And I asked if I might have something, if they might have something in the archives from those times. And I came in contact with a colleague that said, yes, we have some photographs from that exhibition. And so I got a couple of photographs. You see, that's directly outside here. And you can also see the poster there. And then you can see how this exhibition looked a little bit here. It's very crowded and a lot of things happening, and yeah, maybe typical from that era. So in the school now, the students are typically 19 to 20, 22 years old. There are other ages as well, but I made an open call, and I was happy to hear that a group of students wanted to join me for this adventure. In Per Armbom's book, it begins with a quote by the architect Peter Celsing, and he said, here it is in Swedish, but I tried to make a translation of this, and I said, it says, I am building for a new human who must come. This was quite cryptic idea, but so we decided, we immediately thought, who is this human, who is this person? And we decided to call it a being instead of a human. Could it be, what type of being is this? And if it was visualized like this in the 70s, what would it look like today? And what about in the future? What would this being look like? We decided to make a remake of Allrummet. So we opened Allrummet again, and then we invited the public to come and help us and join us in visualizing this being. But first we made a little workshop together with clay, and to make a common decision on how we should begin this process. So we made small figures together, and then we came here in this room where you're sitting now. Right where you're sitting, we started to build our sculpture. So this is a collective sculpture that we are making together. And here we have Max and Sven on the left side that are making signs and invitations. And then on the other side you have Stina that was making a kind of slideshow, and she was doing a remake of the old pictures with AI that she thought was really interesting to try out for this. So here comes some examples of the pictures you've seen. This one became like this. And then this one became like this. So there were a lot more, but the rest of us were working on this sculpture together with clay, and we used about 700 kilos of clay. And after 3 days it was ready, standing here. And we opened to the public. The people started to come in. We even had, this was interesting, we had a mother with her daughter that came from Gothenburg that had read about it. And because in their country, people got together to make things, objects in a social way together with clay. So that was really interesting. They had just come to participate with us all the way from Gothenburg. And then I had posted this picture from the archive on my social media, and a colleague of mine replied and said she knew this person. This was from the workshops at the time, and his name is Torgny Larsson. And so I sent a photo. She had sent a photo to him, and then suddenly he answered on my email, on my post, and he said. It turns out that he's been working in Allrummets in the 70s and had, together with his colleague Ulf Lorentzon, come up with a clay workshop. So actually this photo that I was inspired by, it was him that had made, they together had made this, and they had made much more, of course. But so, yeah, this was really inspiring. It was just before we were starting. I became really inspired and felt, oh, that this is working, you know, something is happening already. We're bridging time, like the past is coming into the now. And the next day I heard that someone wanted to meet me and Torgny was here. You see the screen is the screen behind, it's that screen. And I had this picture on, like you have it, like I had it just before. And then he came, he was talking to us about Allrummets and became so enthusiastic, and I took this picture exactly in the same position. So that was really interesting. And together he started to work with us on the sculpture. And many people came by. So we had approximately 500, more than 500. I don't know exactly how many, but we had somebody counting. And this means that at least 500 people put their hands in this clay and helped each other to imagine a collective future, a future together, because all these people that were coming in knew that this sculpture would be part, would stay, somehow it would stay here for the coming future. So the atmosphere was calm and people came for an hour or two, some stayed longer, it was nice. It was also a kind of social event. People were talking and standing around the sculpture, connecting with it, relating to each other. It was fascinating. And somehow I feel we all became happy doing this together. So this is something that happened that was just a very good feeling to do this. So you can see. Yeah. So here you see also the final result of the workshop, the day we closed and then we were filming, documenting it. And I have to say that for me art is an investigation, it's a pursuit of ideas that challenge us, that make us reflect and wonder and explore and experiment with what might be possible. We thought it would be great to fire this sculpture, to turn into ceramics, because it was clay, but we also reflected on the fact that it served an even more interesting purpose if it was not fired, not consumed. 500 people have put their hands in it, and our idea was to send the same clay 50 years into the future, to the 100th anniversary, and in 50 years, maybe 500 more people will use it again to make a new sculpture and then pass it on again to the next and so on. One of the students said to me, imagine being the artist or the group that receives the clay on the other end 50 years from now. What an incredible experience it would be to receive it and to do this all again with instructions. So here you see the result of the first part of the project. And what we did is that we scanned it with a 3D scanner, and then we packed it up again, the clay, and made sure to keep it wet. So every week for several months, I went down in the basement and sprayed the clay like this, so that it would be still, so that we would be able to use it again when we're going to install it up here. And now we're going to go up. I'm going to invite you to walk up the stairs and go look at the final result and how this turned into what is up there. And for the people watching on YouTube, thank you for listening, and you can always come up here and have a look at it for at least the next 50 years it will be here. Okay, so I invite you to go.